Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and welcome back to some more game Dev Tycoon. Last episode, we made two games. We made Jimmy John's Adventure, Jimmy John's Dungeon Adventure, the remastered edition, which Jimmy John's Dungeon Adventure, if you guys don't know, was our worst game ever. Now let's go to game history. See, it did pretty well, all things considered. It got an 8.25, and it sold over $100 million worth of sales. So that was definitely awesome. 7.3 million people bought the game. As compared to the original game, which was made roughly 30 years ago and in-game time. Look how many games we've made. And it was our second game ever, Jimmy John's Dungeon Adventure, which got a 2.75. It sold 4,000 units, and we lost almost $8,000 on it. It was a bad game, but the new one was pretty cool. This episode, I think we're going to work a bit on a new engine, which will be pretty cool. I hope we have enough research points. We've got 3D graphics V5. All right, we got our advanced cutscenes and our branching story. That's all nice. We got all this stuff. We got save game, multiplayer, video playback, basic physics, save to cloud mod support, as well as multi-platform optimization. We've got game tutorials. Is there anything? Oh, skill trees. We need that, of course. We've got voiceover. Voiceover would be very nice. Dynamic environment would be pretty cool. Actually, before we do that, let's get some people doing some stuff. Jonathan Joseph, why not you? We will research no loading screens, which apparently cost a lot of things. Let's get that. And these are all random things. Apparently, they only really affect the game, but you know what? I think that they're cool. So we're going to do that. Online play for the engine. Orchestral soundtrack. I can't afford to do all of that, so let's see. We're at... Oh, we can only... I'm stupid. We can only do one at a time. So you do online play. And you... Let's see here. Co-op play, because why not? People like their co-op play. And... I don't really know what else to do. Minigame. Oh, no loading screens. Oh, yeah, we're one research point away from no loading screen technology. Moral choices. Why not? We'll get them working on some stuff, then we'll make our new engine. I don't even know if this stuff affects games or not, but you know what? It's all about the immersion within the game Dev Tycoon. That's what we're going to do. Is have some cool games. Have some cool games with cool features. Why not? Show some pride in your product, you know? A little pride. It'll take you a long way, I promise. But let's see here. Everyone's finished. All right, good, great, grand. We can work on our new custom engine, which is I don't know what it's gonna be named. To be perfectly honest. All right, moral choices. All right. What else do we add on? Online play, skill trees, cooperative play, voiceover, dynamic environment. Alright, we are going to call this... I don't know what to call it. I really have no idea what to call it. What did we used to call them? We used to call them the OREN engine, which is basically Nero backwards. And I'm calling it the Neuropolis Ultimate... I was going to call it the Ultimate Edition. Oh. No. I didn't even mean to spell it that way, but you know what? No, Enro is what we're going to call it. We're going to call it the Enro engine. I did not mean to even spell it that way, but that's what it's going to be called because, I don't know, it's unique, and the names of engines don't usually ever make any kind of sense. So, it's actually going pretty quick, because you remember, like, we used to make engines, like, all the time, like, after every game or so, or every few games, like, hey, we unlocked this new thing, let's make a new engine. And turns out we didn't really need to do that as much, but still, it would take a long time to make those engines because we had me and like one other guy, or me and I think it was me, Paul, and Manuel were like the original employees here, and yeah, it would take a long time to do stuff. But now we got Irene and Jonathan Joseph and Wyatt here. Things are going quick. Things are going quick making these engines. Not very long at all. It used to actually take a considerable amount of time to make these, but not so much anymore. And we're actually gaining a bunch of research points back, which is okay. New game engine, the Enro, is now complete. Perfect. Which we can now begin work on a new game. Whatever game it's going to be, we'll have to look at the list here. So we had some suggestions for a Medal of Nero Warfare, which would be an alright game in my opinion. But this one sounds a lot more fun. So we're going to start with Flappy Nero. It is going to be a medium game because I don't believe you can make it any bigger than that on the iPhone and the iPad and the M-Pad as well. Why not? Alright, so here's the thing. What do you consider Flappy Bird to be? What would the topic be? As I'm looking through these, I don't know. Life? Does Flappy Bird teach you about life? Is Flappy Bird a virtual pet? I can't believe platformer, which is kind of what Flappy Bird is not one of the genres. That would be nice. Would Flappy Bird be an action game? I guess it'd be more of an action game than it would be an adventure or an RPG or a simulation or a strategy game. So we're going to go action. Why is there no bird topic? There needs to be a bird topic. Alright, let's pick another random thing. It'll be like that, but it's going to have airplanes in it. Let's just suspend some disbelief here as we do this, as we put an airplane action game together, which is, I'm sure, is going to be awful and running on the Enro engine. We're going to call it Flappy Nero. Okay, I don't think you can do large games. Yeah, iPhone does not support large games. It has to be medium. I'm not liking that, man. Is there anything else we could possibly choose? Space, werewolf, pirates, sports, fantasy. I guess airplane's really the one that might make sense. I don't know. Whatever. Just pretend airplane means bird, and we're gonna make Flappy Nero. All right, start development. Dun 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 dun, Flappy Nero. Alright, so we need moral choices in this game. I'm just adding all this stuff because we just spent the money to do it, so it's going to be in there. Engine and gameplay are both very big, with engine apparently being a bit bigger. So let's do it this way. That's right, that's right. Flappy Nero is going to be the greatest game in the history of video games. Just you guys watch. Just you guys watch. And this is Ann Kunkel from Electric Games. I got word they're working on a new game. I'd like to do an review. Sure. What is my expectation regarding the success of Flappy Nero? It's gonna be the greatest game ever. I mean, have you seen Flappy Nero? Have you seen the trailers for it? It's amazing. You click the screen and the little Nero logo jumps up and down and goes through things. It's great. It's the greatest game ever. AI, level design. An adventure game. Is AI good? Oh no, we don't remember. We don't remember. Whatever. Didn't we just make one of these? I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. We just go with this. Hopefully. I didn't look at who was going where. But you know what? This game's probably going to flop horribly. Which is the whole point of continuing these playthroughs. To make games that may or may not be very successful. And I think Flappy Nero is... Well, I love the name of it. I love the idea. Just picturing in my head a little Nero logo jumping up and down, going through stuff as if it were Flappy Bird. Apparently, there's no way to make a Flappy Bird style game. You should have to make an airplane action game to try and replicate that of Flappy Bird a little bit. And we're going to put sound up a little bit more than usual. And the people we got... Alright, it doesn't look like anyone's really burnt out, so let's go with it. Let's see what Flappy Nero's going to do. It might be fantastic, might be awful. That's the fun of Flappy Nero. You never really know. You never really know what's going to happen. And the market really wants games with new topics right now. Oh boy, does that mean anything? They still don't say what that means. Why are we at 300 design on Flappy Nero? And why? It's perfect. E3 just showed up because we're about to have even more hype than usual. Okay, look how many points are in design. That's absurd. We're just gonna hold this game like off the shelves until E3 happens to hype the game even more, so many people want to buy Flappy Nero because it's the coolest game ever. And yep, here comes the hype. Here comes the hype train. The hype trains are coming. Cause we're in Neuropolis, and anything we touch turns to gold. But I was gonna say we're not having a whole lot of people show up this year. Never mind. We have even more people every single year. We get more people who show up to our gaming convention, which is great. 2.2 million people. Number one booth. That look at all that hype for Flappy Nero, the game that has over 300 in design and 300 in technology. We're gonna end it right there. While the hype is high, new record in technology, which we've broken that record 3 games in a row. 3D graphics leveled up, because Flappy Nero is known for its graphics, and Wyatt leveled up himself, so he gets a raise. That's how that works, in fact. First reviews of new release game Flappy Nero have come in. Did I see 10s? 10? What? Why is this happening? No. Oh, look at all games. They had to ruin it. They had to give them 9. They couldn't. Flappy Nero has a 10 out of 10 outstanding achievement. 10 out of 10. Truly great. And then there's all games had to be the dick and not just give me 10s across the board. This game is about to blow up. Why is it about to blow up? It's an airplane action game for your phone, which in reality, it's just Flappy Bird. And it's got 1 million sales and we're not even through the first week. Alright, this game might actually overtake the Nero Scrolls for Thieves Guild, which is of course our most successful game. An exclusive interview a while ago, a player from Neuropolis said very bold remarks about their then in development game Flappy Nero, predicting that it would be uber successful. And now that the game is out, the market consensus is that player was spot on and the game has received very positive reviews. Overall, this has had a positive effect on sales. This game, the fact that Flappy Nero might be our most successful game really just depresses me. Irene gets working on the game report and find out exactly why it is that game was successful, because there's no way that game should have been successful at all. Alright, and another memorable game by Neuropolis has been released. Visually pleasing is an understatement. This game looks incredibly good. Only a game with unicorns, rainbows, pirates, and ninjas could possibly be better. There's news surrounding my game, which almost has 10 million sales. I guess all of you can go on vacation because you're all very tired. On vacation, you guys up, so we're all ready to go. After Irene, no, Irene, you can go after you're done with the game report. We've sold 10 million copies. Why is Flappy Nero successful? It has no right to be successful. Alright, our post-release analysis of Flappy Nero is complete. We got the following results. Airplane. Apparently, airplane and action is a great combination, guys. World design seems to be not very important for this type. Dialogue's not important. Platform, action, and iPad is okay. And everyone in iPad is great. Why does this game have 11.5 million units sold? Can anyone answer this for me? I have no idea why this game is possibly selling so freaking good. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense whatsoever. And Irene, I'm sorry. You can go on vacation. I don't know why I kept you here so long. Just go on vacation. Have your fun. Even though I've sat here at my desk since the beginning of time and I've yet to go on vacation. But all you people need vacations because you're somehow better than me. Alright. That's it. It's almost at 13 million. Is it going to hit 13 million? It's off the market. It's sold 12,877,595 units, generating $141,653,617 in sales. So 12.8 million. Let's see exactly how well the Nero Scrolls 4 did. Yeah. Flappy Nero, the Flappy Bird clone for the iPhone, the iPad, and the Windows tablet thing, has oversold the Nero Scrolls 4 Thieves Guild, which sold 11.1 million, generating $122 million. 122 million compared to the 141 million we made off this game. I have no faith in humanity at this point. The fact that Flappy Nero... Why? This game should have flopped! Everything I touch turns to gold in this game, I swear. It's a curse. It's an awesome curse. Oh, how do you follow up Flappy Nero? How do you make a better game than Flappy Nero? I really do not know. There's a couple ones that we could do here that I got on the old list that you guys have suggestions. The market's normalized. Okay, maybe that had something to do with the fact that our game was so ridiculously successful. But we have a couple things here, and we are going to do this one, I feel as though would be a fun one to do for this episode as I continue to accidentally hit keys. We are going to do Nero Combat, which is going to be in for mature with the announcement of the new Mortal Kombat game coming out. I feel as though this is especially relevant. And it is going to be fight. Oh no, do I not have the fighting thing? I thought I had the fighting topic. I don't think I have the fighting topic. I don't have the fighting topic. How can I make a fighting game without the fighting topic? It doesn't work out, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get the fighting topic, and we're gonna have to try out a new game. And I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't know why I was whispering for that long. That was just weird. Freaking creeper is why I am. So we could do Metal Nero, Nero Warfare. We could do we did Need for Nero. We could do the superhero RPG called Super Nero. Airplane Simulator, which was definitely one. But that's kind of similar to what we just did. But we'll do Airplane Simulator for now. And of course, let me know in the comments so you guys have different ideas for games. So we need the topic, we need the genre, as well as a clever title. Be sure to let me know about that in the comments. And Airplane Simulator is what we're just going to call it. Because why not? E for everybody, it is going to be Airplanes, which we're releasing 2 airplane games in a row apparently. Airplane. And we're going to do it Adventure and Simulation, which apparently... Oh, I'm getting the feeling this game is just going to blow up for no reason whatsoever. Just none. Apparently adventure games on the PlayStation are bad, so we're not going to release this game on PlayStation. If they want to be jerks like that, we're going to put it on the PC and on the Xbox. And the Ouya, having E for everyone on the Ouya is a very good thing apparently. So why not? We'll put it on the Ouya as well, because that's how we roll. We're wild and out of control. We're going to put it on that, the Enro engine. Our brand new engines. Make sure it's E for everybody. All right. Let's start the development of Airplane Simulator. Airplane Simulator. So basically, Airplane Simulator is going to kind of like be the clone of Flappy Nero, except it's going to be actual airplanes, and it's going to be in a 3D space, something that's not usual. Oh, we can't have multiplayer and online play? I guess, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, so, an adventure simulation game. Story and quest not very big, engine rather big. Yep, this is all about the same stuff as the last game. So we're basically set up to make another ridiculous amount of money. Even though that wasn't even the whole point of me coming back to this. It was to try out different things, and everything you guys have suggested so far has sold ridiculously. And we just continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Maybe we should just keep on making random remakes of old bad games that we made and see how much money they make. Alright, artificial intelligence is very big. Yep, this is all like literally the same. Irene's getting kind of worn out there, so we switch Irene for Wyatt. So Wyatt, this game flops. No, alright, Wyatt. Jonathan Joseph can't handle that much. We'll put Manuel in there, why not? Whoa, 100 hype, ladies and gentlemen. And we are almost at 200 on level design technology. And we're also getting a bunch of bugs. We get a ton of bugs, it feels like. Just bug after bug after bug. And I forgot to actually train Wyatt and Paul. I should remember to do that if we're ever actually going to get to where we want to be, where we can actually make the Nero box console. Because that would just be great. Apparently sound in simulation games is very big, so we're going to up the sound a bit. So it's going to have decent graphics, and the sound's going to be also pretty important. And hopefully that turns out rather well. I don't know if it will. Hopefully it will, though. This game definitely does not have nearly as much design and technology points as Flappy Nero did, but we still got a little ways to go, so it might catch up. We might be able to scrounge a decent game out of this, and I would like a large booth. Thank you very much. I would like all the hype. Because all the hype is just all we need. I think if you get a large booth and you're the #1 booth at E3, then you get like 500 extra hype to your game. which right now would put us up to 700. If we could get there now, hurry up and have E3, hurry up and have E3, hurry up and show up E3. I would love, yes. If we actually hit 700 hype, this might be the most hyped game in the history of the world. We're like sitting there breaking records. How many people are going to show up this year? We're slowly going up. Every single year we get more people. Just not by a ton. And we're still number one. Oh, it only goes up to 500. Oh, come on. I was hoping it would be like 700 hype. Why, 700 hype? I want to see if design can get up to 300. It's close. Hey, you get them bugs out of there. Oh, the market analysis. They want new topics now. Alright. Well, it looks like that's about all we're going to be getting. Don't want the hype to start dropping too far. Our AI leveled up. And nothing else. Well, I'm level 9. Manuel and Paul are 8. Yep, alright. Self-learning AI. How does that make self-learning AI? How does it even make sense? Airplane simulator. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Boring. A 2. I want to get a 1. Give me a 1. Give me a 1, please. Just drop a 1 on me. Those are some pretty harsh reviews. Pretty bad, boring, disappointing, waste of money. Wow. The world hated that game. Yet, look how many people are buying it. Actually, that's barely anybody compared to what we've been doing prior to this. That game flopped, and that game flopped hard. Might be one of the biggest flops I've ever seen. And this is coming from the guy that made Jimmy John's Sunshine Adventure. Wow. That was disappointing. Irene, can't help but notice you're not sitting here generating the game reports finding exactly why that did so bad. Oh man, I'll end off the episode after we find out exactly what happened. Because Airplane Adventure for Flappy no, it was Airplane Action. That's why. That's why. Airplane Adventure is a stupid combo. Airplane Action is a good combo. I think it's because I did a bad combo. Airplane Adventure Simulation is a bad combo. World design is quite important. And platform, the Ouya, bad topic. That was alright. Well, that all makes sense as to why this game is not even going to hit 500,000 in sales when I have almost 1 million fans. Oh, wow, that game was bad. That game was bad. Who suggested that? Who suggested Airplane Simulator? That turned out awful. Oh, that turned out so bad. It's off the market. We made 5 million off of it, which, if we check game history, actually we only ended up losing 139,000 out of it, which is funny to have a game flop that bad and we still didn't really lose any money from it. Wow. Alright, let's send these fine folks on vacation, and we are going to be ending off the episode there. And I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of Game Dev Tycoon. And of course, let me know in the comments suggestions for new games, new stuff to do. I need you to write down the topic of the game, as well as the genre, as well as like what consoles it should come out for, as well as like the name for it. Give me some suggestions for ideas on what you guys think might turn out pretty cool. And just for a quick refresher, these are the topics we have: UFO, dungeon, military, racing, medieval, mystery, transport, space, surgery, werewolf. You guys can read them all. I'm not going to read them all out. Just pause the video and look at them all. These are our different topics that we have. We can unlock more. We're getting pretty close. We'll probably try to unlock some more here next episode or so. But yeah, those are our topics. These are all of our topics. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of Game Dev Tycoon. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.